Hi friends, welcome back to the channel SciTech. In this one, I'm going to talk about what are the top 3 disadvantages in the iQOO Neo 7 device. So recently friends, the iQOO did release the iQOO Neo 7 device and a lot of users they want to buy this device, but they are kind of confused. So previous videos I did upload a lot of videos on the advantages, and this video let's focus on the disadvantages, what you should know about this iQOO Neo 7 device. And always please make sure to hit that like and subscribe as well, and don't forget to check the playlist videos of the iQOO Neo 7. So these are playlist videos of the iQOO Neo 7. All the links will be available in the description below to get to know more details about the performance, speed test and the battery charging and everything. So first let's talk about the main disadvantages in the iQOO Neo 7 device. So I'm trying to compare this disadvantages versus the iQOO Neo 6 device especially. That's the main area which I'm trying to focus as well. So first thing is regarding the camera. So in the camera segment, they did eliminate complete wide angle lens. So there is no wide angle lens present in this iQOO Neo 7 device. That's kind of really annoying thing. I'm not sure why any company would do for this kind of price range around 30,000 eliminating the ultra wide lens. So right now as you can see, there is a wide angle lens which is present in the iQOO Neo 6 device. So you can clearly see wide angle lens, and you can actually record the videos as well, even using the wide angle lens with the 1080 30 fps. You can actually do that using the wide angle lens, but you cannot do that in the iQOO Neo 7 device because there is no ultra wide lens at all in this device. That's the main area where the iQOO Neo 7 did struggle. So regarding the camera, so they need to put the at least ultra wide lens, but instead of that they did keep the 2 megapixel macro and the depth sensor, and there is no telephoto lens as well. So these are the few disadvantages related to the camera department in the iQOO Neo 7. So next disadvantage, something is related to the gaming as well. Regarding the gaming in the PUBG Mobile, still there will be no 90 fps present in this iQOO Neo 7 device. So I'm not sure when they're going to release the iQOO Neo 7 with the 90 fps update, but if you try to observe, even in their Instagram page, they are trying to promote the PUBG new state as a 90 fps. Instead of keeping the PUBG Mobile, they are trying to promote with the PUBG new state. So in the PUBG new state, the 90 fps is supported, but not in the PUBG Mobile. The PUBG Mobile, which recently got updated with the 2.4.0 update, as you can see, recent update, but still the processor is not optimized. It was optimized a little bit, but not much. So previously it was unable to play with the extreme and HDR settings. It was unable to do that. But after the 2.4.0 update, so now I was able to use these settings. So they could have given the 90 fps with the latest update as well, but still they did not give it. So I'm not sure when the 90 fps gonna come in this device. But if you need to compare with another mobile phone, which is the iQOO Neo 6 device, the iQOO Neo 6 got the 90 fps update, as you can see. So in the beginning, even this phone didn't get any 90 fps, but later they did release the update and the 90 fps was possible in the iQOO Neo 6 device. So similarly, I was expecting the same thing when the PUBG released 2.4.0. So when they released, I was expecting the same thing, but that's not the case in the iQOO Neo 7 device. So at least little bit graphics got updated, as I said. HDR and extremes and Ultra HD was unlocked, but not 90 fps. This may not bother everyone, but the first disadvantage, the camera department, will definitely bother a lot of other users. And next area is regarding the display. So display is another segment where I did not feel any kind of improvement when compared with the iQOO Neo 6 device. This is not a disadvantage, I would say, but there should be some kind of improvement regarding the display. That's what you are expecting. For example, adding the new 10-bit panel, or maybe using the E5 AMOLED panel, or maybe E6 AMOLED panel, something like that. They could have done that, but they did not do. And if you need to look for more details on this iQOO Neo 7 device, even in their official website, you will not be able to find what type of panel they are used for the iQOO Neo 7 device. So for myself, I'm unable to check those details exactly what is the display panel they are used, because iQOO Neo 6 has got the E4 AMOLED panel. So same thing might be possible in the iQOO Neo 7 as well regarding the display. So usually they'll try to exact say what display panel they are trying to use in most of the smartphones from the iQOO official website, but this time in the iQOO Neo 7 they did not say anything about the display. They just mentioned only AMOLED display, that's it. And they also mentioned about the contrast ratio and HDR10 Plus certification. So this is what I'm trying to talk about. For example, in the iQOO Neo 6, in the official iQOO website, you will be able to find, so this is iQOO Neo 6 product page, and there you will be able to find E4 AMOLED panel. Then what about the iQOO Neo 7? They did not mention anything, but they did mention the contrast ratio got slightly improved. from, as you can see, from this one iQOO Neo 6 versus 8, which is there present in the iQOO Neo 7 device. And next thing is regarding the touch sampling rate is also slightly not updated, because in the iQOO Neo 6 it says instant touch sampling rate 1200 and 360 Hz is the actual touch sampling rate. Now let's go back to the product page of iQOO Neo 7 device. So I'm not sure why they did not provide any kind of exact details about the specifications of the display. So let me show you. So this is the product page link of the iQOO Neo 7 device. So this is the iQOO Neo 7, as you can see, friends. And right now, if you try to scroll to the display, they mentioned the AMOLED panel, and they did not mention anything about the actual touch sampling rate. So they did mention only instant touch sampling rate 1200. So we actually require the actual touch sampling rate. So this time also they did not mention. But previously the iQOO, they always mentioned the two different touch sampling rate. One is instant and one is actual. Even this time they did not do that. So that's another thing which is bothering about the display, complete specifications, what's going on. But at this moment I am assuming that the display might be of still using E4 AMOLED panel in the iQOO Neo 7 device. That might be the case why the iQOO, they didn't want to mention that. I'm not sure why. But overall, these are the few things, friends, which you should know about the disadvantages. And the major thing is about the camera part, which is no wide angle lens present as well. There are other small things. For example, the haptic feedback still is not improved in this device. Still it feels kind of good, but not as strong as iQOO 7. iQOO 7 has got one of the strongest haptic feedback so far I have used in the iQOO devices. So meanwhile, signing off, friends, thank you for watching. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, and bye.